All right. So we're gonna do something. We're gonna do this today. Um, here we are. Um, whoops, stop, whoops. um, we're gonna do this today. So I did this a long time ago. This was I believe, the first thing. Let's get the fucking out of here. This is the first thing that I made. I'm pretty sure first or second, maybe second. Yeah, second thing I did a long time ago. As you can see, the big quality difference in like much of everything. So I'm gonna redo that now, because also it's been like 2 years, almost 3, since I've heard this in full. I remember the first track because, of course, I remember this track. Duvet from this serves as the opening from Serial Experiments Lane, 90s anime, and I think most people who know this band, probably all of them, would know it from this song. That's how I came across this band, and I'm glad I did it because their albums are amazing, and because of this song, and just that anime itself has such a big like cult following. It's like its own like it's like on the internet you have like certain corners and styles of the internet, especially with the really deep stuff. Like you have like the vaporwave stuff, and you have there's the lane core kind of stuff. That's like it's such a prevalent like subculture within the internet, kind of coming from that anime, and from TikTok edits and other stuff, other memes, this song has gotten so big and popular that they came back and they made a third album, because they only had 2 from the 90s, but they made a third one, and I looked at that one too, and it was really good. There's something else I was gonna say, and I have forgotten. My train of thought is completely derailed, and there's no survivors. So let's get into this. And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man, and all the fears you hold so dear. Such a good opening. Like the vocal line, just only vocals, rest of the band comes in. Cool that it serves as a good re-entry to the second verse too. Nice drum fill. Kind of have a little bit of a yodel to their voice almost, with the jumps from head to falsetto and stuff. Such a nice mix there. All the different guitars, the different tones, the bass and stuff. they're real strings though, it's not like synth strings. Nice, nice. That's vibrato too. Honestly, it's a pretty perfect song almost, you know. I'm assuming they had smart transitions like Spotify that would have blended a little better, but still blends better. I mean, still blends good. Nice transition between tracks. Liking the drums too in this. Drums are simple but effective. Now we got some more emphasis on the snare and stuff. Nice ghost notes and stuff. Nice strings too. Nice, nice. Guitar and the strings coming in. And the vocals. It's so good. The fade. Or like the calm down. Again, that nice string composition. With how this is kind of formatted, I imagine it's going to build to something. Nice. Liking that slow down at the end. Not liking these controls here. Whatever. What was I gonna say now? God damn it. I really liked the I'm not say the storytelling, but like what kind of the as as the track kind of builds and builds, you get more and more context to this. Again, I keep wanting to say story, but just very well told event in whatever. Jesus. The thing I was gonna talk about at the start that I forgot is that I do believe the singer. I don't know her name. I don't remember which person it was, but they are the daughter of one of the members from Bad Company. I do know that, and I can assume. I think Bad Company, they're all American to some extent. I think. I can assume the wife would be Japanese, because I know the singer is half and half, and this song and I think some other ones too. I remember touch on that a little bit. God damn! Why does it keep doing this? Ugh. Anyways, cool. Nice drums, nice riff. I'm liking the two guitars, the interplay that they have here. Lots of weird chord progression stuff going on. Major and minor. Because it was kind of content for a bit, and now it's back to being all tense. Something's kind of brewing here. Nice drum work too, nice groove. Ooh. Nice little guitar in the back. Yeah. Nice build. like you can have, you know, good music without like a good vocalist, but when you have a good vocalist, it really, really sets it apart, you know, because there's just certain things you can't really like, whether it's, you know, rock or, you know, um, classical or pop or, you know, even like noise music or so, like, you know, it's, you know, music, like it's almost like painting with sound at a certain point, right? And like there's certain, you know, like yeah, like certain chord progressions and still certain emotions, so do certain keys, but also like, you know, certain, you know, sound palettes and mixing choices and genres also, and they also do that, right? And there's just some things you know, like you can play like people like Steve Vai, right? They can play guitar like super soulfully and, you know, powerful and stuff, and, you know, really sings, you know, and other, you know, phenomenal guitar players too, you know, but there's something about like a voice, you know, that's just like you can like instantly recognize like the emotion and like the power of it, and like, you know, with any music, right? The vocalist is like the first thing that really like your brain grabs onto, that melody, right? But, you know, um, if you can get a vocalist that can do stuff like this, you want to utilize that. Like it's really something special. And again, like the transitions between all the tracks are really good. I'm loving like the flow of this, you know. Not a bad riff yet either. Nice harmonies. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of like a folky country kind of thing. Those sound more like real strings than before. I wonder if they're like layering like they're like a violin with some synthetic strings. And they're using the synthetic strings for, you know, the fuller sound, like the violin to kind of give it like get more of like a punchy clarity, more of a vibrance to it. that ending. Just give some room to breathe. Now, usually I don't care about lyrics at all, right? Because it's about music, right? That's how I am. So, like, let's say if a song is bad, lyrics are good, I'll just go read something at that point, right? This could focus, that'd be cool. There we go. If a song is really good, and I'm, I like the song enough, the band enough, whatever, I will feel inclined to delve into the lyrics after that point, right? And that's kind of why I'm struggling with some of the controls here, because I've never used YouTube Music before. And this one is probably the most like cryptic of them yet, because like I don't think it's literal. It doesn't seem that way. And like I couldn't tell you any of the specifics, but I kind of get the general idea. It's some kind of like not abuse of power, but like what is it called? Like using someone's like weakness or innocence against them to get something out of them, and like a abuse of power, predatory, parasitic kind of way, and they kind of just like throw whatever it is away when they're done with it, and then it's some kind of cycle. I couldn't tell you what about, but it's interesting. Definitely the most cryptic song yet. And if I vaguely remember, but I believe so when I first listened to this album, I showed this song to a friend, and I remember him saying like, oh yeah, this is music they were on acid when they were writing, and because I remember him saying like the lyrics were just really, you could tell, and I never done it, so I couldn't tell you. But point is, I remember that this one being more cryptic than the last one. Oh, I want to get that intro again. My bad. And again, the track flow is still amazing. Piano now. Here's some brass in there. Nice bass. Yeah, this is cryptic. Nice. Vocals, man. This song's so intricate with the arrangements.
The way the trees hold the leaves into the sky, and when the breeze blows, all you can see is a green and gold. And you and I know how that the city holds the street night lights, and we're gonna find it. We're gonna find the gold that illuminates our lives. And
Yeah, there's some brass in there somewhere. And those sound like real strings. Piano's coming back again. Really, really nice. Around the middle, I was kind of thinking about some stuff, and something I really like about a lot of Japanese music, and especially vocal music, because it's a little, because it's not a real voice. It's kind of less tied to the limitations a real voice would have, right? Kind of goes even more into this stuff, but I like the emphasis on micro melodies, and like the melodies are they usually span more notes. They're a lot more rhythmic, and there's a lot of these different little micro melodies within it, right? And in the verses, we had that here, and again, like with the nationalities of the singer, I can see that a little bit in here with just like I don't want to say it's like rapping, but or anything like that, but it's close. It's the very there's a lot more. I mean, usually in music that's in English, especially more pop music, right, or more accessible stuff, which is most anything, right? There's not too much lyrics. Like usually the sentences and the sentiments are very short, and you get these very short repeated melodies. But again, in a lot of Japanese inspired stuff, it seems like they definitely kind of expand upon that more, which I've always really liked. Scoring. There's some interesting chords, keys going on here. I'm not used to hearing. Drum fill. Again, nice build. Don't know at all what they're getting at with the lyrics though, but good song, good song. Very quiet delay in the back there.
I gotta talk to you about the things you've been putting me through now. I gotta talk to you, I gotta be explained to. Hey,
Ooh.
hey, feelings, they're really running low, they're running higher than they've ever done before. I need to talk to you, I need to feel it deeply. Your actions now, they're really driving me into a deep bed of insanity. You need to talk to me, you need to feel it deeply. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't be afraid to say it. Don't be afraid to say
Nice background
it.
vocals.
The words that you might tell me could never hurt me. Oh no, I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling deeply, deeply now. I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling, and the words come tumbling upon me.
Drums really moving here.
I need to talk to you, I need to feel it deeply. Sometime now you're gonna come round to the way that I've been feeling about you now. I gotta talk to you, I gotta be explained to. Yeah, hey, don't be afraid to say it. Don't be afraid to say it. The words that you might tell me could never hurt me. Oh no, I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling deeply, deeply, boy. I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling, and the words come tumbling from me now.
Nice little section here. Kind of reminds me of Tool a little bit, actually. Ooh, nice.
Don't be
That
afraid to say
not a trill, but there's
don't be
the back of the guitar doing that like kind of wobble, whatever you call it,
words that you might
like a whammy bar or something. I don't know, some kind of oscillation.
I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling deeply, deeply now. I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling, and the words come tumbling upon me. Ow, 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 ow,
There's the whammy bar. Nice, nice. That sounds pretty perfect too. Let me actually hold on. That's okay. So yeah, Duvet was perfect. Twilight was perfect. Fools was also perfect. Elephant was pretty perfect. Deeply was also perfect. Rain was really good. Scoring was also really good. All right, we're looking at like a 9 right now so far. Halfway through. All right. Lyrics. What the hell is this? I mean, they sound good. I wonder if it's one of the guys from Bad Company or something. I need to do the sharp transition. Not too much of an issue. The acoustic guitar strumming was a bit, not out of place, but what's the word? With such a mix that full, like, you know, with mix that full with electric guitars and kind of other stuff, right? It's really hard to hear. So you just hear like kind of like the strumming itself. I'm not sure how, like, it didn't sound bad, but like it's a nitpick, but like it ooh, liking that a lot. Okay, back to her. Ooh, nice cross sticks on the drums. Hold on, I want to get the transition again, actually. God damn it. It's gonna do anything. Cool. Anytime now. Alright, I fixed it. I know how long it's gonna take, so I paused the recording for a sec. In case it was really long. Yeah, another good tradition between the songs. And then again with the other song too, you see with the at this point, I'm so used to the female vocalist, right? And the swapping someone else is a bit jarring. But luckily, with the strings and other stuff going on with the instrumentation, it was a bit shorter. You know, lyrics were a bit more simple, but because the instrumentation was still as good and varied and you know sharing the same kind of sound the rest of the album had, the song itself doesn't sound out of place, which that could have very easily have happened. Nice bass work too. Cymbals. I think these are real strings now. Those sound pretty good. So this is the 90s. This isn't the 2000s. At the bottom says it's a reissue. So considering the technology in the 90s. Even early 2000s, like, yeah, I think those are real strings. They didn't sound like it back then. Soundscape is amazing. So many little things going on. Kind of remind me of Björk a little bit too. The vocals. Sounds like a maybe real piano too. Yeah, it's a real piano. Nice breather track too. It's really nice. Nice use of synths and, you know, mixing and stuff. Again, I couldn't tell you at all what they're talking about, but it's definitely interesting.
I am watching you.
Jeez, the lyrics.
Watching the way you watch people do the things that they do.
Again, very nice. The transitions and track flow has been amazing.
About the way that a soul on a soul on a soul can be born, can be beautiful. Child, understanding. I see the smile that lights your face when you understand and realize, oh child, in this world, strange how we forget the things that made us first smile. Oh,
Ooh,
hey, never stop learning. Oh, hey, never stop wondering. It's going.
nice low notes on that those vocals.
And I'm learning too about the way that people do the things that they do. Never meaning to hurt anyone, but we all do things that we regret and wish we'd never done. Oh, child. And there you are, wandering through the garden of life, picking up flowers and meeting them, and the world will smile when you smile, and we all have smiles inside of us. Oh, hey.
Like the epic flow of this track in and of itself too. Nice drums. Nice slide whammy on that guitar. Ooh, nice bass. Nice guitar too. There's the escalating notes and what have you. The album went on a little long, a little bit. Mainly the lyrics is to blame for that, because the lyrics, there's so many lyrics, and it's basically the same throughout, like, the most of it. So if they would add some different lyrics or something, wouldn't have felt as long. Ooh. Kind of a little flamenco kind of thing going on here. Now we shift to maybe less lyrics. Oh, so there's enough variation in the last song that, like, you know, wasn't too bad. There's a lot of very, like, not traditionalist, but lots of themes of, like, tribal, kind of folky kind of stories or aspects in the lyrics, kind of. Very down to earth in a way. Nice piano coming in. I feel like we're reaching the climax of the album here with this song and the last track. Ooh. Castanets in the background too. Piano solo too. Simple but effective. And the electric guitar is also come back in the background for added texture. Ooh. What is that? Like gunfire stuff. Showing some kind of, that was very Mexican influence. I could even hear, like, in the vocals at the end too. An acoustic version of Duvet as well. Alright. Nice bongos.
A shame you seemed
calmer.
I know the fears you
The other one.
hold so dear will turn to whisper in your ear. And you know what they say might hurt you, and you know that it means so much, and you don't
I wonder if it's a 12 string. Kind of feels like a 12 string.
I am falling, I am fading, I have lost it all, and you don't seem the lying kind. A shame that I can read your mind, and all the things that I read there. Candlelit smile that we both shared. And you know I don't mean to hurt you, but you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel a thing. I am falling, I am fading,
Bass comes in.
I am drowning. Help me to breathe. I am hurting.
Other like
I have
tribally
lost
kind of drums in the background too.
I'm losing. Help me to breathe.
There's that maybe it is the ukulele, not like a clean guitar tone on the electric. I don't know. I'm liking the guitars more here. That reverb on them.
I am falling, I am fading, I am drowning.
Yeah, it kind of has like a folky vibe to it.
I am hurting, I have lost it all, I am losing. Help me to breathe. I am falling, I am failing, I am drowning. Help me to breathe. I am hurting, I have lost it all, I am losing. Help me to breathe.
Hmm. Very nice. Those aren't the original song. Those are the last lyrics. Alright. Next song.
Little Miss and Miss, she's had some troubles, but she gonna sort it out early in the morning. And when you stroke her face. In the morning, you gonna stare at her and wonder why you feel the way you do now. But she will hold you and reach out to touch you and never, never, never hurt your heart. Oh, it's easy, but it's just too easy for you now. She gives you everything, but that's not what you wanna do. And in the morning, when she wakes up, you walk away now. You don't turn around, but she holds you. She holds you in her heart. She'll never let you go. In the evening, when you come home, you save the whiskey and you talk about your dreams now. And you hold her when she cries, 'cause she's feeling lonely the same way that you do. When you're feeling the way you're feeling now, you hold the pillow and you think about her. And when she holds you, your cold still melts out and your heart it warms to her. This girl, she's got to you when you're afraid of it. She gives you everything, but that's not what you wanna do. And in the morning, you're just gonna turn around. You're gonna break it. You're gonna break the bond. You're gonna smash the bottle of whiskey. And after all the things that she told you, you're gonna make love like you never cared. You're gonna make it seem like she meant nothing to you. No, no, she gonna cry now and wonder why now the way you made her
Hmm.
But little Miss, she's having problems, but she gonna make it. She's a strong one, and your heart, well, it's already melted, but she will never dissolve. And in the morning, she gonna make love. She gonna make it like she never done before. She gonna scare you with her passion. She gonna make it seem like she don't care, no, no. She gonna hold you close. She gonna make you cry. She gonna make you feel like you don't care, no, no. You gonna need her. She gonna love you and melt your cold stay.
Oh. When I replied for a second. I was reading. See, one thing else don't really like about lyrics is that, especially in this kind of settings, I get busy reading them. I'm not talking about what I'm hearing, but I'm like trying to piece together what the hell's going on and stuff. But again, I do like the storytelling in this one too. And the pacing of it and just their general writing and such. You know, it reminds me of the second track, Twilight. And seems like you have a guy who sleeps around and stuff. You know, going from one girl to the next, and then you have this one girl he kind of gets involved with who really likes him, and he's just gonna go on and go to some other girl and kind of keep that cycle going, and she's too attached at that point and is not gonna let that happen. It seems like.
You say that drinking is better than a woman, and you say that thinking takes too much time. God save your children. Should you have them? For to you there's nothing if there's no one. Oh, 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 you have so much more. Oh, 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 where has your time gone? Oh, 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 where has your time gone? Oh, 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 you have so much more. You sing like an angel. Your voice melts my heart. Your words are wisdom. Your life has been hard. And should you ever wonder where all the time has gone, you'll find the answer far away from home. Oh, 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 oh.
On that line, that was also very country folky kind of way to end that phrase vocally.
And I don't wanna see it like this when you're crawling. Please, don't you weep, 'cause I will shape the day and make you feel alright. But you say the drinking is better than a woman, and you say the thinking takes too much time. You sing like a siren, your voice breaks my heart, and when you are crying, it is a lie. Oh, 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 you have so much more. And I wanna see it like this when you cry. Won't you weep for me? Won't you plead for me? Won't you let me be? I don't wanna see it like this when you're calling. Oh, oh, please, don't you dream, don't you let me down. Won't you weep, won't you
I think that's the last track of the album, pretty sure. But I like that. I like that one a lot. Very calm and stuff. Again, it's lyrically it seems like they're in a relationship and I guess the husband, boyfriend, whoever, going through a rough patch, rough time, and they're not really telling them what's wrong or anything. And like she wants to know what's wrong. You know, she's near the end. She's asking like, basically, why won't you let me, share this burden with you and stuff. Why won't you be vulnerable with me and stuff. Yeah, it's the end of it, right? I think. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, I think it is, right? Yeah. Yeah. Super good album. I feel like the first half was like near perfect up till pretty much. Let's see. Why is the cursor like that? That's weird. Anyways, okay, so Duvet, perfect. Twilight, perfect. Fool, perfect. Rain, near perfect. It was really good. Elephant, pretty much perfect. Yeah, scoring, near perfect, deeply perfect. One Day, it was good. Welcome. When was that again? I'm already forgetting some of these songs. Oh yeah, that one was really good. That one was, I'd say, pretty much near perfect, if not perfect. Um,
I am watching you, child.
that one was good. Anna Maria was good. I think, yeah, for Jasmine, had the weird thing at the end. Um, it was good. This one was better. Um, Duvet was interesting. Um, I would have put it at the end. This is where we're on these like little issues, right? Where I would have like, so the the track flow is amazing up to the last little bit, and the songs start to get they're still good, but they're not like at like the standard of like the first half. But they're still good, you know. So like little shortcomings, but I would have put maybe the acoustic version of Duvet at the bottom. Serves a bonus track and also still fits with you know, track flow. Drinking was perfect. Little Miss was.
But it's just too easy.
That one was good. I'd say overall, this album was like an 8 or a 9. I would say an 8. It's really good, really really good. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think in my head if I want to bump it to a 9 or not. Nah, I'd say 8. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Because like I said, like some of those like songs are um they're lacking a little bit. Excuse me. Sorry. But also this album is such a, you know, I say all the time, but like, you know, albums with like with a very unique sonic idea and a unique sonic palette, you know, just are always very special. And you know what, with that and the lyrics, I'd say it's a 9. Yeah, it's really good, and it's one of those albums where like, you know, the album art really works into it too. It fits, you know. It's a very complete package, you know. The songs are good, you know. They're distinct. They got their own kind of thing going on sonically. The album art blends into it. The lyrics kind of blend into it, and they're really good too. It's all very, very nice. So yeah, I'd say 9 out of 10. Definitely amazing. They only had 2 albums back then. They almost had a third, but you can find it online. It's called The Farm. It wasn't officially released. I believe one of the members sadly passed away. This kind of not focusing again. This camera. And one of the members sadly passed away, so I don't think they ever finished mixing it. But like, it was recorded on this damn camera. It was mixed for I'm aware of, and I think some songs had like weird, like they weren't fully done. There was like some clipping here and there or something. There was something that was like there was something like that where like I don't know. Anyways, I found it. I've listened to it, but not in a long time. But I might do a video on that. It's kind of, I don't know, a bit of a gray area. I don't know. Not legally, but you know, YouTube copyright. You know, like you know, people can find it on their own if they really want to listen to it. But it is good from what I remember. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, like I just don't know if that'd be I might. I don't know. I just, out of respect for the band, I kind of didn't really want to do a video on it per se. So they technically have the 3. But there's only 2, and they released they actually, like I said, in the beginning of the video, they came back, I think last year, and released their the third a third album, not the same one. It was a whole new album. That one was really good too. And this one got this album got like a third reissue. Because I was like, I had some CDs back on my shelf back there, and this is one of the albums that I was trying to get, and I couldn't because it wasn't being sold for like about 20 years or so, maybe a little more, and it was kind of obscure in a way that with again with the power of anime and memes, we brought them back, we win. And maybe they'll release more music, and maybe we'll get an official release of that one album, The Farm. I have no idea, but if they do, I'd be happy to cover it, and maybe I'll do a video on it anyways. But I don't know. Feel a little uncomfortable about it, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, then like. If you didn't, then dislike it. That's fine. Be honest with yourself. I don't care. I try to look at music that, for whatever reason, is a bit overlooked. Because most, pretty much every reviewer, reactor, all that, they go over, big name artists, the top 1%, what's being currently released, and I kind of do the opposite, where I kind of go back and go over all the overlooked stuff, the overlooked genres and music and artists for whatever reason, bias or, wrong place, wrong time, whatever, just, it's been a long time, people kind of forgot about them, but, yeah, so if you want to look at my other videos, then feel free. You might find some music that you really, really like, I also do have, music I'm going to be making as well, solo, most likely. So subscribe if you want notices when that's going to happen. I also do have right now, just for a thing to do on the side, I do have I don't have, I had a channel where I had mashups and stuff. Hold on a second. And if you want to find those, if they're still available, they should be on they're there. So they're here. That's super weird. Anyways, I'll look at that later. Anyways, I do have mashups, so if you want to ever check these out, then feel free. This is a channel I've repurposed from when I was in high school, so this all might change. I have no idea, but I have these right now. If you want to look at them, by all means, go ahead. I also live stream my practice sessions when I practice my instruments. I haven't done it in a while, but I will start doing it again soon. I've just fixed the audio, so this most recent one is in one ear or mono, but starting whenever I do it the next time, audio should be fixed. And there's a lot of stuff missing because YouTube glitches and stuff, but this would be every song I've ever liked ever, technically. So if you ever want to look at all the music that I like, that I deem is good, at least a 5 out of 10, and above, then feel free, look in there. Kind of treat it maybe like a resume, if you ever doubt, what's the basis of me reviewing things and what the hell do I know about music and stuff. You can check out that if you feel like, and also maybe check out some of these if you feel like. And that is gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and that's gonna be all.